Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. That was crazy. Bro, the middle, the first chorus was crazy, man.
What's up guys? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make an indie folk song from scratch in Logic Pro. And the song I'm gonna show you is called You Showed Me the Light, written by my friend Riley. I'm gonna throw his Spotify right here for you guys to check out. So here was his initial idea for the song.
'Cause I don't know if I'm alright. Every inch of myself down that night. And I don't know if I'm alright, girl.
And once we had an idea of what the song was gonna be, we recorded the main guitar take to build the beat around in Logic. And the guitar basically sounded like this. So really simple progression here. We've got the capo on the 4th fret as well. Once we had the guitar down, I had Riley record a scratch vocal over the top so that we could build the beat around his vocals as well.
And I don't know if I'm alright, girl.
So jumping right into the project, here is the acoustic guitar. We basically recorded 2 different takes and panned one all the way to the left and then panned one all the way to the right. And I found this really amazing steel guitar plugin made by Ink Audio called Ink Steel. And this one's amazing because you can essentially set the key of the song and then use your pitch wheel on your keyboard and slide in between notes and slide in between chords. So for example, so right now we have it sliding up a second. And to show you how it sounds in context, here's the acoustic guitar with the steel guitar. For the pre-chorus and the chorus, I added a really simple bass line. So just holding long notes and highlighting those chord changes. And maybe the most important part of the beat were the drums. And for the drums, we really wanted a real sounding performance. So I opted to hire a drummer from Musiversal named Sergio Silva to play over this track. If you don't know what Musiversal is, it's a platform that allows you to have live Zoom recording sessions with world-class musicians of any instrument. And the drummers from Musiversal are really, really talented and do a great job. Here's a clip from our session with Sergio, who absolutely killed the performance. Awesome.
I can't think of anything else. That was awesome, man. You absolutely
so good. So here you can see all the drum stems from that session. So I kept the mix for the drums really, really simple and just did all the processing on the drum bus using 5 different plugins. So the first plugin on my chain was the Sound City Studios plugin from Universal Audio that just came out recently. And I'm absolutely loving this stereo drum machine punch preset from this plugin, and it's doing some compression, some EQ, and some remiking as well. I'll play it with it and play it without it so you can hear the difference. So here's without the plugin. And here's with the plugin. So you can really hear the transients come out. I love how punchy it sounds. So the next plugin in my chain is the API Vision channel strip by UAD. This is one of my favorite channel strips and I just love the way it sounds on pretty much everything. And with this plugin, I'm just doing some EQ and driving it a little bit. Here's before. And here's after. And the next plugin on the drum bus is the Empirical Labs Distressor by UAD. So here I'm doing some pretty aggressive compression and just dialing the mix knob to make it pretty dry, so just a little bit of parallel compression. Here's before the distressor. And here's after. I personally love how this compressor sounds on the drum bus. And the 4th plugin on my drum bus is the Capital Mastering Compressor by UAD. And here I'm just doing a little bit of compression. I just find that this plugin adds so much warmth and glue to my masters, but also my drum buses and mix buses. Here's before the Capital Mastering Compressor. and here's after. I have the saturator button pressed right here, which is adding some really, really nice saturation to the drums. The last plugin I have on my drum bus is GoFoss, which is an amazing smart EQ, which finds itself on every single project that I work on. So here's before GoFoss, and here's after. That's pretty much it for the drum bus. I don't have too much experience mixing live drums, but I found these 5 plugins to work really, really well for me on this track. Now, I'd say the most fun part of this track is the ending, where I added a ton of electric guitar. So let's get right into that. What I absolutely love doing is improvising over a track that I'm building, and I was able to do that while Bradley was in the studio with me. So here's a clip from that part of the session.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro. That was crazy. Bro, the first chorus was crazy, man.
Thank you.
'Cause I don't know if I'm alright.
So to really fill out that ending and make it hit, I added a bunch of different layers with electric guitar, but also piano to fill it out. So starting with the electric guitar, I had a couple takes of power chords that really do a good job at making it sound full. Here's what these sound like. So for that tone, I'm using S Gear 3 by Scuffman Amps, which is a really, really amazing amp simulator. And I'm playing one with my Fender Strat, I believe it's this take, and the other one with my Les Paul. I also find that when I'm layering guitar takes, it's cool to have 2 different guitars, especially when you pan them left and right. The more separation you have, the wider it can sound. So I love using multiple guitars to stack layers together. I found it really makes it sound big and wide. And another really important element to make it sound full is the piano. And here the piano is buried really low in the mix, but without it, it definitely sounds empty. So I'll solo that piano so you can hear it a little better. And here I'm using the Relic Upright VST from Hammers and Waves, which is my favorite piano plugin, so definitely worth checking out. So the piano and the power chords layered together sounds like this. And then adding in the bass. And here's that main lead guitar riff. And then I had a counter melody right here that's playing off the main riff, which sounds like this. And here you see stacks as well, 1 pan left, 1 pan right. I really do this a lot to make things sound really big. And the last bit I forgot about were these riffs right here. So those help to make it even more epic to finish off the song. And that's pretty much it for the breakdown. This was one of my favorite songs I've ever produced, and it's out. It's called You Showed Me the Light, and there will be a link in my description. And if you're looking for real sounding drums, I definitely recommend Musiversal. To be able to hire a real drummer makes a tremendous difference, and Musiversal I found is the easiest way to do that. If you're considering joining Musiversal, I actually have an exclusive sign up link in my description that's gonna save you $150 for your first 3 months. So if you're looking to test out Musiversal, definitely sign up with the link in my description. That's pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you learned something, leave a like, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.
'Cause I don't know if I'm alright, but every myself down there.